Hello Libra, and welcome to your May 1st to the 15th reading. I encourage everyone to use their intuition, co-create, play with me Libra, join in on the fun. Any thoughts, feelings, emotions, or visions that you might have during this reading are of importance. Allow them to permeate your being and allow for your own discernment to be implemented throughout this session. My name is Crow. Welcome to the Crow Walk channel. I appreciate you being here, Libra, and this is going to be your reading. What's going to be the energies present for the first 2 weeks of May 2024. That wants to come in. Wow. Libra, so the energy of, all right, so it's really hard to describe, so I'm going to use this this scenario here. You ever go outside and look up at the stars and you're just like in awe? Awe is the word. Awe is the word of like, wow, the mystery of life is just unfolding always, okay? So it feels like an invigoration for Libra is coming in hot. Some mysteries, some quantum healing, some quantum leaping, okay? You can jump timelines right now. A lot of you Libra is ready to jump timelines, okay? Especially after these eclipses. Wow. Keeping the room open for spaciousness. Quantum mystery is speaking to that. You're never going to know all the answers, okay? And that is by design. That's the point. It's to leave that spaciousness, that room. The reason why we meditate and why we sit is so that we can create space between ourselves and our thoughts to cultivate the witness, all right? The witness is the wise person who's sitting and who is saying like, I'm going to respond to this. I'm not going to respond to that. I'm going to engage in this. I'm not going to engage in that, all right? When we have more space, we're less likely to react. When we react, two things are reacting, like two particles are reacting. It's because they're touching one another. They're right on top of one another, okay? So in your journey of this spiritual pathway or wherever it is that you're in life, understand this. Leave space, leave room for mystery, for wonder, for awe. Because you really can't go wrong with that, all right? This is an amazing card. You have so much to learn and be open to about yourself, you know? If you're afraid to like make the move or, you know, I'm not gonna say take leap because, you know, some of us are taking leaps. A quantum leap is done in the metaphysical world, but, you know, right now, do you have to make a huge leap in your life? Maybe not. Maybe there's room for other information. Maybe there's room for more. Some of you, yeah, sure. If that's what you need to do, take that quantum leap. But in the leap, how you leap, expect to be caught. Okay? So if I leap and I expect to fall, you know, by the laws and the powers that be with my powerful conscious creator mind, maybe I might not be caught. Okay, so how you approach being open and how you approach this next period of time in the next 2 weeks is important. Like how you feel, because, you know, this quantum mystery is like you're never meant to know all the answers. So give yourself a break. Give yourself a break, okay? Take a break. It's okay for you to not know, you know? Especially if you're intuitive, okay? Intuitive beings, sometimes they, you know, we expect to know everything. What's the fun of that? What is the fun of that? So this is like awaken your childlike, mysterious like state where everything that you saw was so wonderful. Like, oh my gosh, a piece of garbage. Oh my gosh, there's a crack in the pavement. Oh my gosh, there's a ball. There's keys that I can put in my mouth. All right, you don't have to go that far, but that spirit, that attitude, bringing that attitude in for the first 2 weeks of May, Libra. Now we have divinity, all right? Remember that you are divine and that everyone is divine in their own way, okay? And notice how, wow, notice how I've just said your own way. Everybody is divine in their own way because we come from the divine. Certain stories and things change along the line, but getting caught up whether somebody is good or evil, it's just going to take away from the fact that they are too divine and so are you, and best to keep it moving, okay? This is opening yourself up to your divine nature. You are so divine. Like, open the windows, get outside, feel your divinity. Open your mind, create some space for that flow that never runs out, okay? To fill you. A fulfilled sense of self, a new and fulfilled sense of self. Divinity, okay? Divinity is balanced. That means you're supported. There's support in your divine nature, right? There's a part of me that is untouched from the world. The more that I cultivate that space and the more that I go to that space, it makes me understand and remember not to take things personally, because I'm divine and so are you, right? So this recognition, this acknowledgement, the more that you acknowledge Libra with the universe as a conscious co-creator in this life, the more that you acknowledge your divinity, the more that you're going to see and witness that divinity, yeah? Because we're playing with the quantum field here. Some of these things that you experience internal in your quantum states, your trance-like states, your visions, your dreaming, they can very well just translate here into real life. And that's part of the beautiful mystery and magic that makes you unique and wonderful. Tap into your divinity. It's okay. It's okay. And for some of you, this might be a chance for you to heal some wounds surrounding divinity, surrounding God, surrounding Creator, surrounding organized religion, right? Or whatever it is. Like, you know, some of us have had experiences and are drawn to spirituality and oracle card readings because we've had such shit experiences with others in other spaces. And, you know, it's important that you're able to recognize that, and whatever you find divinity in, it doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be Allah, it doesn't have to be Buddha, it doesn't have to be Christ, it doesn't have to be this, it doesn't have, all paths are going to the same place. It's simple. Divinity. You know, nature is quite divine, especially in the first 2 weeks of May. Libra, okay? Oh, boom. Caw, caw, caw. All right, you're going to be seeing some crow. Oh, who better than to tell you about the crows than Crow, all right? Right? So we have the crow medicine, which is about magic, mystery, integrity, talking the talk and walking your walk. Like, if you are ready to experience your life in a new way, get out there and experience it. You know, this like wiping off the cobwebs and opening up the windows. They keep showing me that. It's a really great time, and don't be afraid. One of the medicines, I mean, I can go on and on about crows, so I'm going to be mindful here. They're my special interest also. Crows aren't afraid to caw, even if they're the only one in the wilderness, all right? You ever hear a crow? It's like, boom, 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 boom. You know they're coming. They have the foresight. Crows have the ability to go through the void and see the future and come back, right? This is also, I mean, paired with the quantum mystery, it feels like some beautiful, deep truths are going to be revealed to you, and law, like working with systems of law, sacred law. So working with astrology, working with frequencies and tones, bringing that into your life, discovering new aspects of yourself is a really, really, really great time for that. And we have the otter. More about the crow, more about the crow. Oh no. Otter, okay, so otter is the feminine energy imbalance. And this is spending time around female, like none of that catty shit. This like jealousy and talking behind one another's backs, none of that. Keeping that out. This is really about your kindness, because otters are super kind unless they're proven otherwise. They're really, really nice creatures. You know, they're inquisitive. They're looking into things that they find mysterious, right? And they're not on defensive right away. So Libra, this is a really great time for you to be open. Be open. Just be open and allow for somebody to show you who they are by your experiences, because we're dealing with a really immense time of projection here, folks. And when we project something onto somebody else, they can respond in that way. Now, however, they can be projecting that out into the world, and we could be responding to them. There's can get really naughty when we're talking about projection and perception, but simply put, is like for the first 2 weeks of May, you can be open to receive, right? That hard exterior shell. What do they say? A closed fist never gets anything. It's because my fist is closed. Like, I made myself hard to the outside world. It's like, how can I receive, compliments? Receiving compliments. It might be time to spend some time with the feminine aspect of whether you're a man, woman, non-binary, whatever, okay? Spending time in the feminine, like beautifying. Oh, wow, yeah. They keep showing me like beautifying your space, your room, like cleaning up the cobwebs, Libra. Bringing some beauty into your life is going to just enhance the space and remind you of your divinity. Let's do one more. Crow. Crows are super, super smart too, okay? And the thing about crows is that they know how to hold a grudge. And they don't hold grudges for no reasons. Like, if you fuck with a crow, they're going to let all their crow friends know. So another thing about crow energy and messages from the crow is like telepathy. Bing, bing, bing. All right? And this is like exploring some divine gifts that you've been gifted. Libra, telepathy. Yeah. What else we got here for Libra? This has been happening. Alligator, mountain lion, opossum, rhinoceros, swan, swing bada bing. All right, so this is going to be the sentence. We're not going to go so far into them because the story is just sometimes when they jump out this, it's just like a perfect channeled sentence for the next 2 weeks for you. Integrate your leadership. Integrate the role of you being a leader in your life. It's okay, because when you're a leader, sometimes people project shit onto you. It just happens. Play dead. Opossums, all right? It's okay to play dead. It's like, oh, I'm not here, I'm not doing anything. It's a defense move, all right? Sometimes the best defense is like, the opossum is so dramatic. It like dies and lets out the death scent, so it makes its predators think that it's dead when it's really just doing its thing. So bringing that into whenever you feel like you might be attacked, when you're integrating your leadership skills in your own life, And we have another, this is speaking to, again, your psychic gifts are being awakened. We have this like horn, which is your third eye is reaching up towards the heavens, rhinoceros, Libra rhinoceros, and getting some more information from the divine coming through here. Open yourself up to telepathy, to all of the clairs. By clairs, I mean clairaudience, clairvoyance. All the clairs are hanging out, partying. Look it up. Check out what is resonating with you, because you have some things opening up the windows. Lots of openness. Again, with the openness. So sometimes you might notice I just waffle and I say things over and over again, and that's because like it's important and it needs to come through. I've just known this, like I've been doing this for a really long time now, and yeah, so it's coming through hot. And we have grace. Yeah, graciousness. Giving yourself grace, offering yourself grace during this period of time for you to reconfigure and for you to learn what it is that you're going to do if you're going to make that quantum leap, whether it is within yourself. Always sit down and meditate. It's a really good time period because the things that we're afraid of, we're not so afraid of when we actually have that spaciousness. Offering yourself grace, turning into that swan that's just gliding across the lake. It's smooth. It's a smooth operator. Yeah, don't mess with the swan. Scary swan comes out. Peace.